Dear friend, in this Fusion 360 tutorial, you have 3 learning objectives. How to create an angle bracket, how to make your Fusion 360 sheet metal design flat and edit it, and you will learn about production costs for different quantities. And creating and selling customized items on marketplaces like Etsy has never been easier. So why not give that route a try? Sheet metal design can feel like a big step if you're a beginner, but it's fun and rewarding. Create a new internal sheet metal component and give it a proper name. Select a sheet metal rule and press OK. You can set custom sheet metal rules. This is the setup I use in this project, and I won't dig deeper into those settings in this video, but drop a comment if you are interested. Create a new sketch and a rectangle. I'll make my angle bracket 60 × 40 millimeters. And pay attention to the distance of 60 millimeters. We'll get back to that. It has to do with the sheet metal bend settings. Activate flange and select your sheet metal body. You recognize the automatic depth, in my case 2.5 millimeters, from the selected sheet metal rule you selected earlier. Activate Fusion 360 design shortcuts with keyboard shortcut S and search for flange. Select the bottom of your sheet metal body and create a distance. I'll go with 60 millimeters. Your height datum controls where the flange height is measured from. Your bend position defines whether the bend line defines the center line, start or end of your bend. Do you remember that I started with 60 millimeters? 55 are left on the inside before the bend starts. If you made different settings in the previous steps, your sides could vary. Control measure your sides and see where you are at. You need some holes. You can make holes and mirror them in a 45-degree angle, but I don't recommend it. This is where unfold comes in. And it's important that you don't mix up unfold and flat patterns. Unfold is where you edit, flat pattern is where you create a flat pattern from a folded design. Let's try it out and find out more. Select your desired bottom when you activate Unfold. This might surprise you, but the total distance of your Fusion 360 sheet metal body is 115 millimeters and not 120 millimeters. This change comes from the choices you made when you made your flange. Let's create a new Fusion 360 sketch. You can sketch directly on your sheet metal body. Press and hold over your body to select a construction plane below. We will project your geometry, so you have got something that you can snap to. This means that you're going to use your body as a reference when you create new lines. Let's see what our projected sketch looks like. Let's make some circles. Construction lines can be a great aid when you sketch. The keyboard shortcut is X. I'm just gonna make something here that can help us when we sketch. You need to create holes in your angle bracket. Finish with a circle when you make your holes, and we will edit the position later. Give your circle a dimension. I'll show you why in a minute. I'm just gonna place a point here first so we have something to snap to. As for dimension, I'll type 20 for now, which is too small given that our side is 40 millimeters. And I'm making a point here, so be patient. I forbid you to place holes one by one. Use a pattern, a circular pattern. Select your object and select your center point and add a quantity. As you see, 20 is too much. It's really nice to be able to adjust it so quickly using the dimension. And you can leverage this. Next, you're going to mirror your Fusion 360 pattern to the other side. You need a central reference line first. The red reference line is not in my center because of my bend settings. You will see more soon. Don't hesitate, don't be shy, play offensive, my friend. Just select mirror, select your central reference line, and confirm. One nice thing here, you can edit your sketch in the timeline and edit all your circles by just editing that one dimension you set up. Activate Extrude with keyboard shortcut E. Your sketch is on the back, so let's move around a little. Let's extrude this to the other side of your sheet metal body. Those edges are sharp. Let's fillet them. It's going to cost more when you produce it because the laser cutting machine must work longer, but I think it's a nice feature. You can select all your sides and then type your radius. I almost forgot that we work with bent sheet metal. I hope you're doing great. Let's refold our design. It looks great. We have a few more things to do: appearance, flat pattern, and cost. Always good to make a quick visual review first so we don't miss anything. Let's create that flat pattern and see what it brings us. Activate flat pattern and select your stationary face. Your flat pattern now appears. You will find your bend lines in your project browser. And don't worry if you can't see them. Just change your settings and they will appear. Fusion 360 bend lines appear when you change to a shaded style with hidden edges. And as you see, the bend lines are placed exactly at the same spot you saw when you measured the distance in your 3D model. You can export your DFX file from here. I recommend that you review your exported DFX file before you pass it on so you don't export with duplicate or unwanted lines. A is the keyboard shortcut for appearance. Just add something nice and fun and everyone will be happier. The world needs more color, right? I'm happy with it. I hope you are happy with your design. Let's look at some costs. You can get an instant quote by just dragging and dropping files into Xometry. There is a link below that will give you a discount if you use it. I just imported my step file and the price really drops rapidly for larger quantities. And yes, this quote is for a black powder coated product, but you can request quotes in many colors. I really hope you enjoyed this and learned something. Subscribers keep the channel going. You know what to do. Thank you, and drop a comment below with your suggestion for future videos. Bye, my friend.